What's up guys, Corey here and welcome back to my channel. As you can tell by the title, today we are going to be talking about Lil Nas X's new album, Montero. More specifically, I'm going to be rating the songs. Because if you don't know, and welcome to the very first official video on this channel. I did post a video of me kind of critiquing a little bit Chloe Bailey's VMA performance, but I posted that over on my Sims 4 YouTube channel because I wanted to promote it there first, get some subscribers over here and all of that. So welcome to the very first video on my Simply Commentary channel. Basically, this channel is just going to be me talking about whatever it is I want to talk about. Things I'm passionate about, things I may be not passionate about, or just things that I have opinions on and want to talk about it with someone, so I come and talk to you guys. But anyway, today I'm going to be rating the songs on Montero by Lil Nas X. Disclaimer, this rating is based on a one-time, first-time listen. There were a few songs that, once I listened to one and then the next one played, and then I tried to place that one, I would have to go back and listen to the one before it a little bit. I did kind of do some hopping around just to see which ones I liked better. So I did do some rearranging throughout, because what I did was there's 15 songs on the album. There is an interlude, which I don't include in this rating, but once I heard a song, I typed that song out. I have my list right here. I typed the song out, and then I listened to the next song. And if I liked that next song more than I liked the song before it, I would place it above it. And then so on and so forth. And let's say I got to the fifth song, and that fifth song I liked more than the first four, then I put it at the top. So that's kind of how I ranked them. This could definitely change. This list could definitely change if I listen to the album more, because that always happens with me on first listens of albums. Some songs I tend to not even like, but then as I listen to the album, this song, a new song will become my favorite, or a song that I didn't like at first will start standing out and speak to me a little bit more. So I'm sure this list could change, but this is my first listen, first playthrough ranking. So let's just get into it. Oh, and don't forget, hit that like and subscribe button. Well, like the video and subscribe if you like content like this. I'll be doing a lot of this. I probably won't ever do reactions. One, because I'm lazy and I don't feel like sitting down for an hour and a half and listen to a whole album and then go and edit that. But I will do a lot of rankings like this and just other discussion videos. But so if that stuff interests you and you want to see me or like me or whatever, hit that subscribe button. But anyway, let's hop into these rankings. So I have 1 through 14. And yeah, there was a interlude on this album, but I did skip it. I am not ranking the interlude because it's just an interlude. So at number 14, I have Life After Salem. Another thing I will say is none of these songs were bad. It's just, I consider Lil Nas a rapper. I don't know if you do. I consider Lil Nas a rapper. He's definitely a pop star, but if you don't know, pop music is because it's popular at the time. Does that make sense? Pop means it's popular music. So you can be the way I understand it is you can be a rapper and still be a pop star. Cardi B is a rapper, but she's still a pop star because her music's popular. It's mainstream. You know what I mean? Doja Cat, I would consider a female rapper, but she's still a pop star because her music's popular and she's very mainstream. So that's kind of the box that I put Lil Nas in. I feel like he's a rap artist, like he's a rapper, but he's still a pop star. Let me know if that makes sense to you. But rap music isn't my cup of tea, but because Lil Nas kind of crosses over into that pop realm, I liked this album. It's just some of the songs that were more rappy, or I don't know. I don't know. It's just when I listen to music, new music, if I look for two things. Can I sing along to the song? Can I sing along to the song, or can I dance to the song? Because I'm a dancer. I've danced for 10 plus years. And I'm a singer as well. I was in choir since junior high. I've auditioned for X Factor and American Idol. So those are the two things I listen for when I listen to new music. Can I sing along, and could I make up a 1-2 boom cat 8 count to it? So if the answer to those two questions are no, then I'm probably not gonna like said song, whatever song it is. So that's where Life After Salem is. I didn't like it as far as singing along with it or dancing to it or anything. It just didn't make me feel anything like that. So that's where I have Life After Salem. Number 13, I have Sun Goes Down. This was a single like a while ago. I didn't even realize this song was like out already, but this was one of his singles a while ago, like even before Industry Baby, even before Montero. But excuse me, I did not remember this song. I think when I came to it, I was like, I've heard this before, but because I only heard the snippet and I didn't like it then, and I don't like it now. It's not that I don't like it, it's just not my favorite, or for me, it's not one of the better songs on the album. So that's where I have Sun Goes Down. Number 12, I have Don't Want It. Lil Nas actually made a funny tweet, I think today. Well, it had to have been today because he's been promoting the album and stuff. But he said how Don't Want It is a gospel song, and I thought that was funny. But the only reason Don't Want It is above Sun Goes Down is because I like the message of Don't Want It. Again, this was my first playthrough, first listen ranking. So I don't remember exactly what the song was about, but I do remember I put it there I do remember that I put it above Sun Goes Down because I was like, I kind of like Sun Goes Down more, but I'm going to give Don't Want It that extra boost because I like the story behind it. I think it's the song that has like the snippet in it where where they announce him winning some awards, and he's just basically talking about like the fame life and being in the music industry and stuff like that. And I like the message behind that song. But that's where I have Don't Want It at number 12. At number 11, and this song could have gone anywhere for me because at first listen, I didn't like this song or not that I didn't like it at all. It just wasn't my vibe. But as I went back to it, because like I said, I would go back to a song and like scroll to the middle just to remind myself what it sounded like as I was placing other things. And this one, the more I went back to it to listen to it again, I found myself liking it, liking the lyrics, liking the story, liking the message, but it still didn't make it up higher than everything else for me. I don't know if I said the title yet. Lost in the Citadel. Citadel. That was, I don't know why I couldn't say that word, but I have Lost in the Citadel at number 11. I like this song. It's like a mid-tempo, slower kind of song, and that's my cup of tea right there. I'm a ballad hoe. I love ballads. You give me a ballad over a fast slash mid tempo song any day. I love slow songs. They don't have to be sad. I mean, most ballads just are sad, but they don't have to be sad. I just love slow songs. One, because I like dancing to them, like contemporary or whatever I want to do. And then I like singing along to them. With fast songs, like I have to be in a mood to listen to like a fast party, get hype song. But Lost in the Citadel, I feel like is one of those songs that could definitely go higher on my list as I listen to the album more. I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how often I'm going to revisit Montero, just because, again, in general, this isn't my type of music, but I wanted to listen to it and I wanted to rate it because Lil Nas X is really doing great things for representation as a black gay man in this 21st century that we're in. If you don't know, I am a black gay man, and he is doing really good things for our community and in the music industry, and it's just awesome to see. Like I don't look like him as far as our skin tone or anything, but I see myself in him. He represents kind of like all of us, especially those of us that at one point in time wanted that as a career. Like I said, I auditioned for X Factor and American Idol, made it to second round of X Factor, but I mean, that was back in 2013. Haven't tried again since. And I'm not saying I didn't make it far because I was a black gay man. Maybe they just didn't think I was that good. But like, for me, being someone that has wanted to be in the music industry, I see myself in him. And to see that now it can be done and accepted, it's just a really good thing to see. Now, there are still the haters, of course, but I mean, that's just because Lil Nas is like, he doesn't hold back, and you're gonna have those haters, but I just think it's great what he's doing. So that's why I wanted to react to this album, or rate this album and listen to this album, even though it's not my like cup of tea, my normal type of music that I listen to. But anyway, that's where I have Lost in the Citadel at number 11. So number 10, I have $sign Slime. And this is the song. This is the track that has Megan Thee Stallion on it. And I don't know. I liked it. I don't know. It's kind of, I don't know. I feel like it could have gone lower. Like, I feel like $sign Slime should be lower than Lost in the Citadel. It was okay. That's all I really have to say about $sign Slime, is that it was just okay. Again, it was one of the more rappier songs, so it wasn't my bag. But like Lost in the Citadel, he kind of like, he carried a note for the whole time. He wasn't rapping. So like, I like that. But yeah, number 10 was $sign Slime. So number 9, I have Dead Right Now. Dead Right Now, I actually listened to at midnight when the album came out, just because I saw that it was out, and Dead Right Now, I think, was track number 2. So I just clicked it and listened to a little bit of it. And at first listen, like right then, I was like, okay, I can kind of vibe to this. It's a kind of another one of the rappier. Well, no, I'm trying to think. Maybe it was a mix of like rap and him singing. I don't remember, but I did like it. But it's at number 9 just because when I listened to the full album today at work, it just didn't strike a chord with me like it did when I listened to it at midnight when the album came out. And there was just other songs that were better. But I do like it. Number 8. What I have at number 8 also fluctuated a lot. And I feel like this is another song that could be higher as I continue to listen to the album. I feel like this song could actually become one of my favorites on the entire album if I keep listening to it. And so at number 8, I have Tales of Dominica. Shoot, I can't speak. So yeah, at number 8, I have Tales of Dominica. Again, this is more of him singing, singing, whatever you want to call it. And I really like the lyrics of this song. There's one like chunk of the song where he kind of goes into his falsetto, and I don't like that part. But other than that, I really like the lyrics to this song, and I could see myself singing this song in the car. And yeah, I like this song. It could be higher, and like I said, it could even be one of my favorites as I listen to it more. But that's number 8. Number 7, and I don't know. This might be where we're starting to get controversial. I don't know. I'll say that later. But anyway, at number 7, I have Montero, "Call Me by Your Name." This is like the title track, as you could say, and technically it wasn't the first single because I think "Sun Goes Down" came out before Montero. And you know, when Montero came out, it blew up on TikTok. It was literally everywhere. Everybody was talking about it, and going back and listening to, or not going back, but going through the album and hearing it, it's number 1. It's number 1. Let me go to the track list real quick. Pretty sure it's the very first track, which makes sense. Yeah, it's the very first track, and it's a very good opening track for like a pop rap album like this. But in the grand scheme of the album, it's just not the best song, but still good, and it will. I feel like it'll be around for a long time. It will probably be like one of his most well-known songs probably ever. But yeah, just not the best song on the album. And then at number 6, I have another single, "Industry Baby." I am obsessed with this song currently. I love Jack Harlow's verse. I'm obsessed with Jack Harlow's verse. I like the song in general, not just because of Jack Harlow's verse, but it's another one where he's rapping, but he mixes it with some like singing, but like the singing part of it I don't find myself singing along to "Industry Baby." When I listen to it, I mostly wait for Jack Harlow's part, and then I rap along with Jack Harlow. But when Lil Nas is singing / rapping, I kind of just listen. I don't know. I do like the song though. Again, it just wasn't one of the better songs. It's just not one of the better songs on the album, in my opinion. Singles, I feel like never are the best songs on albums. Singles are just to get people excited for the albums, and they're usually fast songs because people don't want to release ballads or slow songs as singles. So they're usually just songs to get people just like hype. So I feel like singles are never meant to be the best songs on albums. But anyway, so that's where I have "Industry Baby." And then now we have top 5. So these top 5 within each other could fluctuate a lot. And then yeah, between these top 5, these top 5 are going to be the ones that I for sure go back and revisit. I just don't know if from 8 to 14, I don't know if I'm even going to listen to them again. I know that's kind of not fair, and it's like not giving them a chance, but I don't know. But 1 through 5, I will definitely be listening to them again because they were my favorite songs on the album, my top 5. And yeah, between those 5, they could fluctuate. So they could fluctuate a lot. What was this? I don't know. But anyway, at number 5, I have "Scoop." This is featuring Doja Cat. So I found myself actually dancing when this song came on, and I was sitting at my desk in my office, not this office, but at work, and I was like, "Hey, hey, hey," like I was getting it, and I love Doja's verse. I love the lyrics. They're fun. It's fun. It's fun. That's I think that's why I like it. It's very fun. It's very in my face. What like he says, have you ever seen an N word doing Pilates? And like I just like it. It was fun. I could see myself rapping along to this. Um, I like it. It's definitely the best. It's definitely the best rappy song on the album. Um, yeah. Number four, this one was a hard one to place because this was another one where at first listen, I didn't like it at all. I barely liked it. But then as I was going through the rest and I went back to this song and was scrolling through it just to kind of get snippets of it, I was like, this is low key a really good song. Like, really good song, low key emotional. Love the lyrics. And it's slower, more speak singing type, that rapper type singing. And I was like, okay, this can go up there, and I like it. And I will be learning the words and singing along in the car, and that is a Void. So, yeah, Void. I have Void at number four, and I just like it. It's a good song. I like the lyrics. Yeah. Number three. So now we're at top three. Now we're at top three. If you listen to the songs, I mean, yeah, if you listen to the album already, then you know what three are left. But anyway, at number three, I have That's What I Want. He posted a snippet of That's What I Want, I believe on TikTok. And I had been hearing it in TikTok. I had been hearing it on TikTok, on Twitter, all of that, like constantly. And so much so that even when I like wasn't on TikTok and wasn't hearing the song, I'd be singing the song. And it was very catchy. It's a very catchy song, very walking through JCPenney and you hear it type of song. Very like all of these songs could be on a commercial, for something. Sorry if you hear the dog. It's something that's gonna happen on this channel. It happens a lot on my Sims channel. They're gonna do what they want to do, and I'm lazy and I don't feel like stopping the recording to go and shut them up. So he's gonna do that. He's chasing the cat right now. Anyway, but I found myself just like singing this song, and it wasn't out yet, and I wanted to hear it. I was like, "Where is this song?" So that's what I want. This one's more. It's kind of like rap singing again, or more whatever you want to call the singing that rappers do. It's singing, and it's more alternative. It gives me very like Olivia Rodrigo could sing this song. Maybe not, but Paramore could sing this song. Very very like it gives me alternative vibes. It gives me very punk rock vibes. That's what it is. Punk rock, not alternative. I could see Machine Gun Kelly, singing this song because Machine Gun Kelly is in his pop rock bag right now, and I really like that. I really like that about this song. Another one that I probably will be learning all the words to. And then we have top two, which I really, really struggled with these. No, I didn't struggle with number one. Number one, as soon as I heard it, it went to the number one spot. But number two, I really struggled with because I was trying to debate if I wanted it as number one or if it needed to be number three or number two. I really struggled with number two. But number two is Am I Dreaming featuring Miley Cyrus. This is probably the actual best song on the album, just not for me. Does that make sense? Am I Dreaming is probably the actual best song on the album, but there was just one song that I liked more. Does that make sense? And I feel like for most people it's going to be their favorite song because of Miley, and it's definitely more on the pop end. It's definitely slower, so maybe it's not gonna be the people's, you know, favorite song because it's a slower song, and people just don't like slow songs nowadays. But it's definitely slower. It's definitely my vibe. But in my opinion, and I could be, I mean, art is subjective. Everyone has an opinion, so it's whatever. But in my opinion, this is Am I Dreaming is probably the actual best song on the album, but it's number 2 for me. There was just something I liked a touch more. And speaking of what that is, my number 1 is One of Me featuring Elton John. This one, I did not have to go back and listen to snippets of it. It just, first playthrough, I was like, I like this song. And it just worked for me. I was waiting to hear Elton John, but I don't think Elton John was actually singing on the track. I think he was playing the piano. If Elton John was singing, I either A, missed it, or B, he was just singing background vocals, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, One of Me is my number 1. One of Me and Am I Dreaming could swap places frequently. That's what I want. Could jump to number 1 for me sometimes. Void, when I learned the lyrics, could jump to number 1. Scoop, once I learned the lyrics, could jump to number 2. Like, that top 5 could really do some switching around. But as of right now, at first listen, first playthrough, One of Me is my number 1. So yeah, that's my list. That is my list. He released a video for, I think, every single song on this album. I'm not 100% sure. Let me try to look it up real quick. He released a lot of videos. He released a video for Void, Dead Right Now, Tales of Dominica, Don't Want It, One of Me, That's What I Want, the interlude, which is called The Art of Realization, Am I Dreaming, Life After Salem, $ Slime, Scoop, Lost in the Citadel, and then obviously we have the Montero video and the Industry Baby video. So I think that's every single song, right? Did I see Scoop? Yeah, I saw Scoop. So yeah, he released a video for every single song on this album. So I guess we can officially say it's a visual album. It's a visual album. It's not on iTunes as a visual album, cuz when I think of a visual album, I think of like you have all of the songs first, right? And then after the last song, then they have all of the videos underneath it. But I mean, I guess that doesn't necessarily mean it's not a visual album just because they don't have it set up that way on Apple Music, but it's a visual album. So maybe my next thing to do would be to watch all the videos, and maybe once I watch all the videos, I'll come back and do like an updated ranking, because videos for me can make me feel differently about a song. There's been like 2 or 3 songs that I have not liked at all, but then once I saw the video, I loved them. At this moment, I have no idea what those songs are or what they were, but it has happened where I have not liked the song, and then I watched the video and was like, this song is fire. It's a whole bop. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of this video. Let me know your ranking down below. Do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Give me your full ranking if you want. Just remember, be respectful. It's all of our opinions. Opinions are like assholes. We all have them. So this is just my opinion. No need to attack me for my opinion. That hasn't happened yet. I just like to throw out, that disclaimer. But yeah, so that is it. I don't know how I'm going to end my videos on this channel yet. So all I can say is thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, please. And I will be posting videos on this channel every week. I don't know how many, but it will be every week. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.